Murphy on the IL since early May, flips one in, and now here is Kim, who has been rehabbing a couple of different times over the course of this year with Atlanta after he was claimed on waivers by the Braves from Tampa Bay late last year. And he'll shoot one into center field. That'll sink in front of Homer Bush. That's a base hit. And Murphy will stop at second base. 3 straight hits against Englert, 2 stingers. And now Rowdy Tellez will back. Bulls in the white pants, navy blue Bull City jerseys. Gwinnett in the grape. Santana batting left-handed. Englert's pitches slice the other way. Long run across Sable. This is going to land to his right. He will scoop. Murphy will score. Kim right behind him. The throw comes through. Kim hurdles it. Did he touch the plate or not is the question. Reaching back for the tag and now gave a cat-mouse and the out is called. He did not hit home plate. And Kim tagged out by Levens. He was about 2 steps behind Murphy, rounding third base. Murphy was waiting to maybe tag, and the throw bounced in. Levens grabbed it. Kim kind of swerved around, stepped right alongside the plate, but never touched it.
Well, he was stumbling as he was trying to avoid any collision there, and then that distracted him. He was not able to get back to the bag. No call was made, and Levens makes the tag. Credit Sable for getting that ball in quickly.
An 8-pitch second for Mason Englert. 17-pitch second for Hernandez, but he pitched around a leadoff walk and kept it 4-3. Kim will lead off the inning for Gwinnett. Take strike one. Single in the first inning, drove in a run, and he rolls one to deep third base. Picking it up on the backhand is Logan Davidson. The throw into the dirt and in and out of the mitts of Trey Morgan. And Kim will reach to begin the third. That'll be a throw in air on Logan Davidson.
Well, we've been spoiled by Trey Morgan at first base because I thought the sure part of the play would have been the dig. The hard part was Davidson going to the backhand, setting his feet, getting that throw across, and that ball was short hopped. We've seen Morgan come up with that time and time again. He just doesn't this time, and Davidson gets the error.
Here is the right finger, right middle finger for Kim. He's had to really battle through some injuries and lost major league time these last couple of years. Rays barely got any kind of ROI from him, and the Braves paying him $20 million this year. Have only gotten about, what, 40 or 50 at-bats in the major leagues from Kim this season. And there goes Kim. The pitch on Tellez is a ball. The throw comes into second base high. And no tag from Carson Williams. So Kim in head first, holds the bag with that left hand. He's in with a steal.
Just a great jump. There was really no chance for Levens to get that ball out in time. Kim stole that base off of Englert.
So now 2-2, and you have Rowdy Tellez, left-handed hitter. I mean, at worst, he's looking for a ground ball roll to the pull side. As Levens puts back on the skull cap and the mask. When they've combined for almost, what, 32 years of big league service, that was McCutchen. Drives one to right center field. On the chase is Bush, but it's over his head and short hops off of the bottom of the wall. Kim scores. McCutchen has his second run-producing double of the game. He's knocked in 3, and Gwinnett leads 5-3.
Well, he jumps all over this pitch. It was up. He's looking location and just shows the bat-to-ball skills and hammers this ball over Homer Bush. On a line, it hits off the base of the wall. And Gwinnett gets a clutch 2-out RBI to add an insurance run to their lead.
So McCutchen, who played in a handful of games with the Texas Rangers this year, 37 of them before he was stole a base, scored a run, and looks at ball one. Scott, we got an emailed question sent to me during that last break. I want to ask your opinion on this. Very important. 1-0. In for a strike on Kim. So one of the Bulls fans just checked in with me, Scott Preston, saying Sundays are normally reserved for kids to run the bases, but after what we saw in the Baltimore Tigers game last night. Are squirrels going to be allowed to run the bases after Sunday Bulls games? It's very important. I feel like a 60 Minutes interviewer. What do you think?
I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
And my buddy Jason Benetti had a great TV call of that chase with a squirrel.
It took everybody to go after that squirrel,
Yeah.
didn't it? It was a
Well, I mean, there were probably 15 people out
multi-pronged
there.
effort.
13 were just standing there. I mean, there's one guy with a towel trying to pick it up. There might have been somebody with a glove or a bucket.
You're saying there are a lot of supervisors?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Pitch downstairs. What was the game? The only thing my mind's eye remembers is I just see somebody carrying off. Was it a cat? And there was a groundskeeper who was taking him off the field, and the cat bit him in the finger.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I can just see the grounds crew guy jumping around after he got bit. I think it was at a baseball game with a cat that got on the field. Challenge here by Kim after strike 3 was called. So our first challenge of the game. It could be a strikeout for England. It looks like it will be. So the graphic is on the board. Kim's going to lose this one badly. And there it is, and Kim's gone. So England strikes out Kim. Murphy remains at first base with 1 out in the 4th inning. Kim for the 4th time. 1 for 3 tonight. Ball 1 from Rodriguez. Now, in the first couple of rehab games for Rodriguez, they've been 1 inning apiece. Needed only 8 pitches 3 days ago in A ball as Kim takes a strike. But a chance here in game 1 to get Manny his work in. One lifted by Kim behind home. Mask is off. Levin's near the on-deck circle. Still looking up, but it's on the netting. Haven't talked with Brian Reith yet about what the schedule is for Manny Rodriguez, but at least through the first week of his rehab, he's gone every 3rd day. We'll see if that gets accelerated as this potentially, 30-day rehab appearance rolls on for him. Ball 1, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Swinging roller off of the plate, hooks foul. Kim, 27 games with Atlanta this year. And he was a phenom overseas growing up. Then he signed with San Diego, coming over to the U.S. to play in the major leagues. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's 30 years old, native of Korea. Two. And Kim drives one to right. Slater back into the line, makes the catch. Murphy was halfway, walks back to the bag. Kim stings one, but caught by Slater. 2 outs for Tellez, and Kim was even looking at the